Alright, hello and welcome back to the Witcher 3 Know the Rules set playthrough at TW3.com. Continue!
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Yeah, it's an Oreo at that place for us third world folk. Well, I should say South American folk. Hilarious. You still haven't played The Witcher 3. Well, it's a good game, let me tell you that. For another rule set, it's not great.
Must be the one we are summoning.
What the hell was I doing? Okay, go to Faur and look for Hammond, why not? That's a quest I can do easily enough, I guess. Get out of my way. Faro, I think it's very far north. No, not really. Right, let's go here. Feel ashamed for not playing this game, I don't know. With CD Projekt, I feel it's almost better to wait. Because they, unlike many other companies, continue to improve the basic gameplay of the experience well beyond
You're a witcher, right?
the normal development cycle.
Aye.
Holy shit.
How are things on Pharaoh?
There as always, it's pissing buckets and flipping freezing.
See, you're bursting with pride.
No use cutting seal shit with honey. Pharaoh is a rock overgrown with pines, but with no need for more.
Can't eat pine wood.
But use it to build a longship, and you'll eat your fill of what others have grown and bred, after you've taken their wenches and their gold, burned their homes to the ground. That's how Clan Dimon lives.
Okay.
Farewell.
So these are the true Vikings among the people here.
What do you need? Oh, come no closer. The heat from the furnace is something awful.
Let's see
What are you selling? What's good?
if I need to repair my shit. Apparently not. Alright, so let's go straight for the quest and I'll come back here later.
So long.
Off we go, if this old man allows it.
If only we slept.
Alright, let's go and find our fellow Witcher. A monster den, okay. Wolves. Yeah, I remember reading that this place was dangerous. And even so, Pirate. The game claims I should be able to do this level 11.
Say that again, and before the sun sets, eels will be eating your eyes. Last time, Arn said we'd plunder the Nilfs, but he led us against Undvik. All for some wench. He kidnapped her, but lost half his men as well.
Yeehoo! Alright.
What do you want?
Okay.
I'm looking for Hammond.
What for?
Business.
He prays at the chapel on the hill this time of day. If it's slaves you're looking to buy, you'll have to wait till he's done.
You know what? I'm not sure you can attack people that's not... That's not... what was I going to say? That's not red, that's not your enemy. I'm not sure if you can.
He's praying.
Hello, Coltrus.
Wouldn't have thought him a God-fearing man from what I've heard about him.
Yet it's not something that would surprise any man who knows him.
Another snoop. You know the drill.
Ah, shit. Freaking archer. Two freaking archers, great.
Keep together.
Smell a card.
What a lovely mug. You want me to restart? The game is bugged, obviously. Orders from Hammond. Okay, I think I need to I need to reload because the perspective is bugged, obviously. Give me a kiss. Okay, let me save and reload.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
I actually like my Geralt to look like he's just waking up from a night of whoring, gambling and drinking. With bags in his eyes, all that good stuff. I don't know why. Okay, orders from Hammond, let's read those. I'm intrigued. Next time I gotta make sure to visit the shrine on the hill and make an offering before setting out. The gods' favor? That's what matters most. So if any customers come, tell them to wait till I get back. They'll understand. They know I'm liable to get ornery when someone interrupts my prayers. So I guess not knowing he prays every time he goes off on a raid. Do I restart if I fall and die? Only if I'm running away from enemies or in the middle of a fight. If it's related to fighting, yes, I will restart. If I'm just randomly exploring, no, I won't. Basically because Geralt, with his preternatural senses, shouldn't do a stupid thing like that. Unless he's distracted, because he's fighting. What? I'm using my fists, great. Holy shit. I hate archers. Okay, the archer is here by himself.
Die already!
For example, I believe the minimap is just an extension of Geralt's overall abilities. The fact that he can sense if someone is alive or dead from a distance, track peace and blood from miles away. Someone like that should not tumble from a cliff or from a roof and die. That's ridiculous. Why the fuck? Shit.
We'll fix you, so don't you fret.
That's basically my point of view. The know the rule set is something you do to make things more realistic. To try not to treat the game as a game, you know? But silly stuff like that, stupid shit like losing half your health from falling 3 feet when you are 100-year-old mutant that can kill beasts and monsters that would break another man in half. That doesn't make any sense. That's ridiculous. Windows hate this game. I think he will rage a lot, but if he did with Skyrim, yeah, this game is much better than Skyrim by leaps and bounds. So I would say that he will enjoy it much more than that experience. And the combat system is much more dynamic and realistic. Ah, fuck. But most of the quests are very well grounded on cutscenes and dialogue. It's not like some of the quests in Inquisition that just tell you, go and look at 3 maps, or go and find these stones or whatever. Most quests here are not blatantly fetch quests, at least. Okay, think out what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a heavy cloth. That's what I'm wearing. A set of boots, leather boots, and a very stylish cuirass on the very top of my character. Okay, I'm wearing that. It shouldn't be too heavy. Not for a guy that trained years and years and years to fight. This is Or he is like an Olympic athlete at the very least. Chainmail with cloth, I don't know. If it had chainmail, there wouldn't be necessity of a scale armor on the top. Or plate armor. I don't know. Seems to me like it's mostly cloth, heavy cloth. Yeah, 3 feet shouldn't take half my health. Why would a blow of an axe or a mace do less damage than a fall from 3 feet?
Gods of the sea, I've never begrudged you no gifts. Grant me another victory, so I can make you another offering of me loot.
Don't mind me.
Fuck, what now?
Heard you were in Carradin's band.
Fucking say what you want. Come on, spit it out, you arse-licking bastard.
Okay. Yeah, 15 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet. What I object is the fact that someone like Geralt that has such... what could you say? There is a word for that. Let me try to remember. I'll remember while this guy talks.
I'm looking for Yad Carradin.
And just who the hell are you?
A friend of a friend. I'm looking for Carradin. Thought maybe we could make some sort of deal.
What? Our business robbing some Novigrad pricks the wrong way? Plowing guilds. Come on, what are you waiting for? Kill the fucker!
Okay. Yeah, you could say awareness. That's the word I was looking for. He has very high awareness, but yeah, agility, finesse, that works. He's very aware of everything around him. Why? How could he not know he is out to encounter a cliff, for example? Just to sensing the wind, you could say, the change, even if it's a slight change in the inclination of the terrain, things like that, things I wouldn't know as a puppeteer controlling him, but that character, that person, if he existed, he would be so attuned to his surroundings, it would be impossible for him to fall just by walking or jogging in the forest. That's my problem with those kinds of deaths. Unless he was distracted, which is entirely possible. But what are you saying, Ariak? That if I don't particularly understand your point with the steel thing. Lambert is the other guy. Not the other guy, the other Witcher. I would say, let's say a fall is what you would consider blunt damage, which is generally considered to be less problematic than piercing damage, you could say, slashing damage. Yeah, he uses potions, that's true. Really, Witchers become weaker with old age? I don't know. To me, Vesemir seems like he's still on top of his game, and he must be the oldest Witcher around. Now this guy is not 45, Ariuk, he's 100 and something. He's really fucking old. The nowhere in. Where could be the inn? What could be the inn? This? I need to fast travel to somewhere, okay. Yeah, of course, he's a warrior that has suffered many injuries from his past life. But that doesn't mean he's incapable of performing feats of physical endurance, for example. Where the hell could the nowhere in be? Apparently it is in Skellige Islands. What the fuck? The nowhere in. Okay, let me see if the quest log will tell me something I don't know. Yeah, he has used drugs, but the mutations he suffers are permanent, you could say. One of those mutations is the ability not to get poisoned, and that's what allows him to drink those potions, concoctions or whatever the hell. Okay. Taking care of Geralt could now talk to Lambert. It turned out he was hunting the people responsible for the death of his friend. Lambert has learned Geralt decided to help. Motherfucker. Where the hell is the nowhere in? Is it nowhere to be seen? Okay, I have no idea. Without the drugs he would die. I would say he would be far less likely to succeed without the drugs. But now the drugs just enhance his abilities. That's how I understand The Witcher, you could say. I haven't read the books, I don't know. If he doesn't drink potions, is he completely incapable of performing his job? The games surely make it look like it's not the case. For example, I never use potions other than the healing potion, and I've gotten this far without dying. I only use the healing potions, Ariok. That's all I do. Okay, I think I have no idea where this quest might be. Ah, there it is, motherfuckers. Novigrad. Alright.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
My point is, this dude can withstand substantial physical abuse. But the game or the developers fucked up the way damage is dealt to Geralt. So, let's say a punch from a monster, let's say a rock troll, takes half my life. Okay, I fall from a roof, half my life goes away. How is it that falling from a roof, that's what do you count gravity and weight? Okay, but the other thing is a punch from a fucking monster that will crush a regular man, maybe punch through his flesh and bones. Yeah, of course, I would say that's true. Against the magical creatures, he would be fucked most of the time. If he just went without using his oils, without using his potions, yeah. That's the other problem with this game. The scaling makes me able to do all that shit without relying on... I don't use potions really, I don't use oils either. It is pretty clear from the lore that that's key to a Witcher success, but I don't use them, and the scaling of the enemies allows me to just rush them when I'm high level enough without having to rely on the Witcher's tools of the craft, you could say. Alright, you're talking about what? Really? That he's where he weighs around... That's what, 130 kilos? That's a lot. But okay, I can see that.
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Anything on Celise?
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
What an asshole. Well, I also killed my guy. You know what, let's go together.
Alright, let's pay Carradine a visit.
Yeah, I understand your point, Ariok, but you also have to see this. He is carrying around, as you say, 260
I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it.
And still he can sprint, he can jump.
You're expected. Come in.
He can move swiftly. So that must account in your calculations. He has strength unlike other men. Resistance as well.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a Witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots.
What? That's impossible.
You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
Or maybe the others are adopted
What school did you
children.
come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
Alright, let me catch up with Ariok. Yeah, Ariok is drinking potions without me knowing. That seems unlikely. Witchers are sterile, then there must be adopted children. Or maybe he had the children before he became a Witcher.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
Okay, that's logical.
I could understand a Witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no Witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
And if he wants, I can kill him in his bed. We can go, lie down. Now let's stick a little pike up his ass.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, Mariuk. We don't know exactly where his, you could say, his innate
I'm all ears.
abilities as a witcher
If
stop.
I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
And where those given to him by potions and other additional means start. That's a problem. I agree with you on that. Let's have a little chat. Why not?
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I have coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
Okay.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
Okay.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left, once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
Okay. This is a tough call.
I've heard enough.
What now?
Holy shit. Has he changed? Well, it certainly seems that's the case. I also agree with number 2, that his remorse is fake. He changed, but he doesn't really feel too bad about his past. He just saw that life had no future and left. Too late to repent. I have no idea. One thing is true, he was a hired assassin for many jobs, isn't it? That's what I think people said out the cat school, that they became just mercenaries. But that means, well, would that be using magic to alter the course of history? Yes, it would. Let's go with number 2. That's something I truly believe.
Know what, Carradine? Your remorse? It's feigned. Completely dishonest. You put on a good show, but I just don't believe you.
Don't even know why we bothered with this chat. We came here to kill you.
Yeah, let's kill this asshole. Maybe that will send a message to other Witchers that turning mercenary is a capital offense. Who knows?
Do what you want, Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
Been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
Of course. Fuck. Is he alone? Yes, he is.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Alright. Great. How are we in inventory space? Not much.
The bagel butts feast abroad. The city smells.
So I need to... You know what? Let's travel to that place I was in Skellige. Was Faroe, wasn't it? The Faroe Islands. And play some Wind. What the hell are those islands? This is a confusing ass map. I hate it really. To be 100% honest. Okay, this is not it. Or is it? Fuck. It might be. Yeah, this must be it. You must find a... What the fuck? Ah, okay.
First after the chap.
Great. Let's move.
Power of the eternal fire be with you.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Looking to enlist with the temple guard.
Just a small, my great
Now I can fast travel. So stupid. Okay, Faroe, then it's... Alright, have a good meal area.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.